Good morning, people of the internet. Welcome back. Episode 4, I think. 4, definitely 4. 4 weeks post-show, and I think it's at this point when I can stop saying I'm post-show. It's now just off-season. I am quite a considerable amount of pounds up, but the weight has stopped sort of piling on now, which is pleasant. Back at Sanctum Gym, the home gym, I've got a very special guest today, Nat. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his surname. He's got far too many A's than is necessary in his surname. I competed 6 weeks ago with Nat at the Two Bros Regional, where he well and truly beat me in both categories. So we thought it'd be a good idea to do some pull today, so he can teach me how to be as good as him, basically. So we are going to try and train pull. I'm going to try and keep up with him, try and learn from him. And at some point we will discuss sort of both our approaches to post-show, because they are quite similar, I think. I think our approaches to training are quite similar as well. So we will try and cover that as and when we go. But apart from that, let's train.
What I've done is I like the idea of
having an illegitimate love child of them both.
Yeah, and you can, if you do set amounts of both, so post-show, joint health is compromised, right?
Yeah.
So rather than saying, right, I'm going to try and get strong and do 8 reps and potentially rip my fucking pec off, cool, I'm going to do way more volume, pump as much blood and nutrients into the muscles as possible. That combined with high food, insulin, growth hormone, that stuff synergizes well with sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, whereas a more deep off-season, potentially strength-based cycle would synergize with the myofibrillary style.
Yeah.
I like doing waves of the two, so it'll be like, I'll do...
Yeah, like periodize it.
Yeah, so like, you'll do your strength work, but then before you hit the point where most people deload, you start doing higher volume stuff, which is systemically way less taxing.
And change the stimulus.
And it's like post-show, where for the last few weeks I've been a little bit more delicate. I've done loads of fucking volume, and I'm like, all right, I feel good. I'm starting to trickle in 1 to 2 exercises within a session where it's like, all right, cool, this is my heavy mover again, let's get strong. And then you increase how much of the strong shit you get in there until you got a nice blend of two.
But it doesn't have to be, and this is bodybuilding always thinks it's like absolutes.
Yeah.
Meathead or precision, and actually it's always somewhere in the middle, and
just
it goes
both.
Yeah, exactly. And like, right, okay, yeah, it's good. You're going to do meathead weight, but with the precision of you don't have to be in one camp or the other.
Yeah. Can Monkey work it out? Monkey worked it out. So don't be afraid to let this move a little bit. So I'll like almost come through and up, and then I'm almost turning it into a row at the bottom, so I can translate where the load is to like down here.
Bass that we drop, bass that we drop, bass that we drop, bass that we drop.
Drop the boom, it ain't drop the boom, it ain't drop the boom, it ain't drop the boom, it ain't.
I feel like there may be some very heavy breathing going on the microphone today.
Hands up, shit, we take none. Look here, try to tell you this was our style all along.
I am carrying more water than I possibly would
Not
like.
now, you look good now.
Yeah, but it's no issue. So I'm like, well, why worry about things that you don't need to worry about? 35 pound up from show.
That was a good guess then from me, wasn't it?
Yeah, literally 30. So I'm 315 today.
I'm going to be quite mean.
A narrow drive.
It's not even a narrow drive. So back work's about essentially scapular retraction and protraction, in that you want to see your back almost wrap around your ribcage and come back. When I'm seeing you row, it's like you're doing a bicep curl, because your whole scapula's not moving at all.
So I need to come further up the pad.
Yeah, so it's like...
Yeah.
I was sat there and I was seeing this when it should be...
Yeah. I get that.
Because otherwise you will only ever build like upper back shelf shit.
Yeah, as opposed
you won't
to
get
lower
any
lap.
like back to it. Does that make sense?
That's not mean. If that's you being mean, then like step it up a bit.
Blow the subs out clean off of one song, yeah. Bake it up, rake it up again, take it up again. Feel that bad dog waking up again. Bite like mangoes, take those chunks out your payroll. CA, double the M's, you know my name on, Ayy, got me popping off now. Highs on deck, but let me drop
right back now, come on.
and wake the neighbors. Fuck it up, flaming papers, skip the
Good.
And salute to the major. Bass that we drop, bass that we drop.
At least 3. Out again.
Come on. Yep.
Bass that we drop, bass that we drop, bass that we drop, bass that we drop.
Drop the boom, it ain't drop the boom, it ain't drop the boom, it ain't drop the boom, it ain't.
For me, I've always had high food needs regardless. So in off-season, like, I'm eating just over 6,000 calories now on a training day, and my body weight isn't moving. I dropped 2 pounds yesterday.
Wow.
But when carbs get dumb
Silly.
high,
Cool.
put a bit of lance in. But what I'm doing at the moment, which I kind of prefer, is I'll do Nova when I have my pre-workout shake. So I've got 100 gram of carb intro.
Yeah.
There's 60 in there. There was 40 in my pre-shake. I'll do Nova there. I'll do Nova with my post-workout meal. And then I do it with meal 4.
Yeah.
Just so it lines up with the pulses, but it's only going in when I need it, rather than being there all the time.
Yeah. No, I get that. Did you try that glute drive?
On it now. That line up there.
It is.
This is my much better half and our posing coach.
Posing coach. You will hear her
Always.
before you see her.
Yeah. Even on popping that.
Easy.
Man wants more blood flow. Millions of warm-ups, more blood flow. When you look like that though, you do what you want. Like, oh listen, more blood flow.
Anything above 10, let's go. 3.
Work. Just give me the one victory I get today, like, just give it me.
Better mustache, taller, heavier. Fuck's sake. And he can grow his hair. Let's go get me 10.
B.
1.
Oh.
Good. For me to be genuinely competitive, I need that extra like 20 pounds or so.
And do you know what? More isn't always more or better, but I think in your case a bit more will be better.
Yeah. You know, like Jono that was at 2 rows.
Yeah.
Because he's so dense, I can't compete with that yet. I need that little bit extra.
Yeah.
I don't want to step on stage until I look like a fucking shit.
Yeah. Granted, you weren't where you want to be this time. I think you'll be better for getting on stage this time.
Yeah.
So, you know, yes, you don't want to get on stage until you're ready, but actually sometimes getting on stage expedites the process of getting ready.
Oh, massively. I
You see,
needed
what
to.
am I missing?
That's
It
exactly
allows you
it.
to take a step forward.
Go. Couple partials now. Left forearm's like,
Pumped to shit. What a disappointment that series was, by the way. You seen it?
absolute wank.
Yeah. And then they just stopped it.
I like. What was me was
Halo TV series.
the action
Should've been incredible.
when it happened. Like it started out, I was like, you alright?
Yeah,
you alright?
they've done this. Really
But then
well.
I've got 7 episodes where nothing happens and one gun is fired. And then he takes his fucking helmet off and has a personality. No.
Stick to the source material.
So shift your right hip slightly away from the machine.
That way.
No, like actually rotate it. So you're almost pulling,
Like that.
yeah, like around you.
Not doing necessarily full ROM on
Yes.
every exercise for everything. As long as you're hitting the full ROM in the session, actually sometimes keeping it, 10% from the end is far better.
It was like, if you're advanced enough to know how to put a weight on a muscle, you can play with where you put it.
That's it. And some exercises are better for different portions of the
Yeah.
like the contraction. But people nowadays get obsessed with going full ROM on everything, and you just think you're leaving some in the tank there.
So how does the back work usually look for you? How does the back workout usually look for you?
So I'd normally do back would be rope pullover. I'll do one rope pullover session because I do normally a pull session and then an upper session.
Yeah.
So rope pullover, like a neutral grip pull down, single arm, but heavy, but in a machine, so not the cable thing that everyone butchers. In a machine, heavy row. Then I'm at classic, you know, classic physiques in Cradle. It's like, you'd love it there. It's got all like moving memorabilia about, and it's like old school kit with new school kit. But they've got, I can't remember the brand, but it's a lat pull down, and it almost rotates round with you.
I know the one you mean.
Do that. Let's say three or four exercises, 2 sets on each. At the moment, relatively heavy. Some exercises I'll go 20 reps if it's there. Most of 10 to 12. But basic shit, like just moving more than anything, yeah.
Because I hit everything twice over a kind of like an 8-day period.
Yeah.
So I have one session that's a lot more kind of pull down
Verticals,
based. This is more of my horizontal work.
Yeah.
But I still put some vertical work in
I think it's key to do.
Yeah.
You can focus on one, but I think it's nice to hit the other way.
Yeah, like if my stomach wasn't like injured at this point, this would be the session where I'd like pull from the floor, do a conventional T-bar, probably a barbell row earlier in the session. But I've just gone, right, let's put it.
So do you have to focus on or be conscious of doing your pulls from the floor too close to a leg day? Or do you
I'll do
find
them
this-
after a leg day.
the day
So
after?
for me, like, so I go like pull, push, rest, legs, delts and arms, rest, pull, push, rest, repeat. So when I've done the leg session, the delt and arm session, the rest, my pull session after that is this session where it's the horizontal rows, the deadlifts, that kind of shit.
It's almost as far as
because I do an RDL in my leg session, so I'm hinging twice in the space of 4 days. But the RDL's right at the end of my session, and it's all glute and ham. And then I'm pulling from the floor heavy on my back on my second back day. But I've got a full session and a full rest day in between it, so it's fine.
So that's how you can tell someone's not emotionally attached to a deadlift, because they do it at the end. Whereas everyone will normally do it at the start because they get bigger numbers. And they're like, oh, how good's this for Instagram? I'd rather do it at the end. You're mashed up, and there's less like you're less.
I want a barbell row at the end of this session.
Yeah,
I'll probably only have a plate on there.
Yeah. But you make more out of it, and that's the exercise that's going to injure you if there's anything that's going to injure you. So limit the weight that you're putting on.
I'm stepping on this beat, 2 shoes, new sneakers, squeaking on the court, cause I know you in the bleachers. Hiding, I'm a seeker, a true love tweaker, like I think I recognize the same car, new features. Never needed backup, so why you got your back up? Back up off the wall, baby, let me see your back jump. The speakers in the back don't sound like a Mack truck, just hit you from the side, spit that fire till you get wrapped up. Look so fine, got me wishing there were 2 of you. It's alright, the attention's nothing new to you. Text me like you know just what I could do to you. So why you trying to ghost and do the most? Now baby, who are you?
This is very different to how I'd normally operate. Many more sets, many more lactates, many more sweatings. He's literally straight into the guy's a madman.
You by my side so I can let go. 'Cause every time you're gone, I feel your echo. I need you by my side so I can let go. 'Cause every
Okay, that gets it.
time I feel your echo. I feel it, echo. I feel your echo.
Yeah. It does a lot better.
I feel your echo, yeah. Verse 2 is even colder than the first. Shaking, wearing 4 jackets like it's only getting worse. Said you're here to lift me up, but pull me down until it hurts. Now the future's looking crazy, I can't put it in reverse. Damn. Thoughts of us still got me up nice. Thought I could fix it, getting lifted in the spotlights. It's like no time has passed at all, cause still it's on sight. Every time we're back together, break up from that tour life. Your life is only getting sweeter, huh? Your light is never getting weaker, nah. Play nice, I'm really trying to keep you. You're stressing, guess I never learned my lesson. You're my teacher, huh?
I need you by my side so I can let go, let go. Cause every time you're gone, I feel your echo, echo. I need you by my side so I can let go, let go. Cause every time you're gone, I feel your echo, echo. I feel it, echo, echo, echo. I feel your echo, echo, echo. I feel it, echo, echo, echo. I feel your echo, echo, echo. Yeah.
Heart rate PB. Blood pressure PB. So we are just finishing up now. Bit of posing at the end. That was an incredible session. Not too dissimilar, but different enough to what I'd normally do. Some more volume than I normally would. Some slightly different exercises that I will probably incorporate on sort of like a rotation, which I really enjoyed. I don't really enjoy my heart rate being this high, I must admit, but when you put on sort of 30 pounds in a relatively short period of time, it's going to happen. Thoroughly enjoyable. Big thank you to Nat and Hannah for coming down. What I've taken from this session actually is something that I already thought was that there's no sort of absolutes with training. There's no sort of just lift as heavy as shit as you possibly can. Or there's no sort of like ultra precision, feel the muscle all the way, it's nice and slow. There's none of that absolute. It's somewhere in the middle. And depending on your needs and wants, depends on how far to sort of one end of the spectrum it should be. So I think you should always try and lift heavy, but with that element of precision. And today sort of reinforced that. What you pick up from that is that Nat is very scientific in his approach, but he brings that sort of meathead vibe to it, which is like the best of both worlds. So I've thoroughly enjoyed today's session. I hope you enjoy the video. I will try and pester him for another session relatively soon, because I think hopefully he's learned something from it too, but I think there's stuff we can both learn from each other in our training. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned, because I think the next video, number 5, will be a very good one. Thank you so much.